Hey there, good looking. Join me for this dynamic stretch session as well as mobility session. If you're feeling a little tight, if you want to add some movement midday to wake the body up, or if you need an extra warm up before your workout. No equipment is required. And this is also day 10 of our Unstoppable Challenge. Hello, challengers. All right, let's go get started. All right, this series will be all movement based. We won't be holding any static stretches. So again, this is perfect to do before workout, or if you just want to add a little bit of movement in your day. It will get all the joints and muscles warmed up. Let's start down onto the ground, getting ourselves into a modified plank. So wrists under shoulders, bum is down. Now from this position, let's work into the mid back, your scapular region, by pushing the ground away, rounding the shoulders, and now let the low back, or pardon me, let the shoulder blades come together into the mid back. Let's do that again. Push away and release. So don't move through the hips. It's just moving through the scapular region. Your gaze is just past the mat once you've seen me. 2 more. Last one. And sit back in a child's pose. Give it a bit of a rest. Arms can be ahead or down by your side. And come on up. Another round. Bum is down. Gaze is up. Push the ground away. Separate the shoulder blades. Now bring the shoulder blades together. Push together. Push together. 2 more. It's a really good exercise, especially if you've had any shoulder issues in the past. And sit back. Forehead to mat if you can get it there. Couple of breaths here. And come on up 1 more time. Here we go. Get yourself set up. Bum is down. Hips are going to be strong on this. We're not push the ground away, letting that core go. Last 2. And sit back onto the heels. Bring the right forearm down onto the mat, left hand behind the ears, sit back on the heels, bring elbow to elbow, and then rotate and look up. Now working into the mid-back area, what we call your thoracic spine, working some flexion, extension, rotation. Last 4. Now by sitting back on the heels too, we lock out the low back so we only get the movement through that mid-back area. 1 more, please. Beautiful. Forearm onto the ground, other hand behind the ear, elbow to elbow, and then rotate. So we want that elbow to come under, touching that inside of that left elbow, and then rotate, turn your gaze up, looking up at the ceiling. Last 4. One more. On all 4s now. Fingers spread. Grip the mat with your fingers. Flex your toes under and grip the mat. Left leg, hip circles. Bring that leg in towards you and then rotate it up. Thigh parallel to the ground. Knees back together. Reverse the direction. Now we want to take this slowly and with control, and not shifting too much on the other side of the body. So once you've gone one direction, come and do the other. Trying to get that thigh parallel to the floor when it's behind you, and then bring it in. Last time. Beautiful. Other side. Here we go. Flex the foot. So pick a direction. There's no right direction to go because the next rotation you'll go in the opposite direction. Getting movement into that hip socket. Last 2. One more. Nice. Let's bring the knees apart now so they're under the hips. Then walk the hands forward. Again, grip the mat with your fingertips. Push your hips up for a downward dog. Take a peek. You want the heels pointed straight ahead. The knees can be soft. Ears are beside the biceps. And then pull the elbows in a bit so we're activating your lats. Now from here, pedal the feet, just working into the calf, into the ankle. I also find by pedaling, I can really get a good length and a good stretch on my tight side. I don't know if you've got one, but I do have one definitely tighter than the other. And then if you'd like, if you got that tight side, maybe pause it there for a breath. Good. And now heels are still. We're floating into high plank. Take the left foot, place it beside the left pinky, and if you got to walk it forward, jump it forward, do what you got to do. Now left elbow to ground, rotate and look up. Drop that back knee to the ground, push the hip away and look over. And pause here. Left hand to the ground, lift up, come back into downward dog. And now right foot steps beside the pinky, right elbow to ground. Rotate, look up, drop the back knee to the ground, press the inside of the knee, pushing that leg out while we look over that right shoulder even more. Back to center, downward dog. 2 more times. Left foot, left pinky, left elbow to ground, rotate, look up. Drop the back knee, press the hand away. And I'm coming on the outside edge of that front foot. And then reverse back to home, downward dog. Here we go. Right foot, elbow to ground, rotate, look up. Knee to ground, press the leg away, look over that right shoulder as best you can. And back to downward dog and pause. Now let's take it a bit deeper into that hip flexor area. Left leg forward, right knee under hip, and lift yourself up. I'll move a bit so you can see me. Perfect. So this is a chronically tight muscle in a lot of us, causing a lot of havoc. Hips, low back, even upper back. Now in this position, we're going to take the arms and we're going to reach it up and over and just get some movement into the torso as well as the hip. Two more. Now side to side. So you're simply pressing the arm away. Last 2. Excellent. Now hands on hips and just rock it forward and back. Forward and back. Forward, back. Good. Last 2. Excellent. Other leg. Here we go. So we start knee underneath the hip. Tighten up that left glute. Get this leg so the ankle and the knee are lined up. Hands are here. Reach it up and over. Good. Reach it up and over. Last 4. 1 more each side, and then we add that rotation. Here we go. Reach it across. Rotate. Rotate and press the hand away. 2 more. Hands on hips, and we rock it forward. So we slide this knee forward, and then we come back. Rock it forward. Good. Feeling that great dynamic stretch in that back hip flexor there. 2 more. I could do this one all day, though. I love this one. All right. Taking it into a deep sumo squat now. So let's get set up. Standing, your feet shoulder width apart or a touch wider, but play around with it. Now come on down, bend the knees if you have to, grab onto the toes, and now drop the hips down. Now here's the thing. We want to stay on the heels. Don't pop up off the heels. Okay, so stay on the heels. And then push the elbows on the inside of the knees and kind of shift it side to side. Good. Now bring the hands back underneath the toes and just drive the hips up, or as close to underneath the toes as you can, and just hang here for a little bit of a hamstring stretch. If you want to shift the hips side to side, go for it. It's really nice if you add a little bit of movement to your stretches. All right, let's take it down. Woo! I know this one's intense, but we've got to open those hips up. This is also going to help us in the ankle mobility and knee mobility. Now push those knees out. Good, and drive those hips up. Shift the hips side to side if you like. Head just drops. One more time. Here we go. Drop it down. Push the knees out. Rock it. Chest is up. And here we go. Push the hips up. Let's hold this hamstring stretch for a breath. And then soften the knees, and with strong legs, bring yourself into a standing position. All right. Take your arm and reach it up for a side stretch, really extending. And then the other side. Good. And now take it and press and twist to the behind you. Good. So side, side. Now turn and press. Now when you turn and press, the knees, toes, knees, and hips stay forward. Let's try it here. Press. So we're trying to turn through the upper back, through the shoulders, through some chronically tight areas. Let's do it one more time. Press behind. Awesome. Last drill here. Mirror me. Step it into a side lunge for me. Come as low as it feels comfortable for you. Come back. Keep this toe pointed towards the front and step into a lateral, opening up the hip a bit more. Good. Same side again. Step it out. Come down deep. Good. Or as deep as it feels good for you. Toe to front. Excellent. Step outside. One more. Step outside. Opening those hips, and other side. So be aware, one side might not have the same strength or mobility as the other. Here we go. Step out. Take it as deep as it feels comfortable for you. Keep that toe in front pointed, and to the side. Last two. Chest is lifted. Pushing the hips rearward. Woo. One more. And center of your mat. Inhale the arms up. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. And thank you so much for joining me. I look forward to reading your comments below. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye. And this is also day 10 of our... I completely went blank on the challenge name. Oh my goodness, unstoppable, PJ. It's unstoppable. Hey there, good looking. Join me for this quick mobility and dynamic stretch session. Is great to tack on before a workout or to do midday if you just need to wake the body up, or heck, even first thing in the morning. So we'll be moving. We will, oh my God.